I did not intend or consider this post to be exactly story material, nor do I expect it to be featured. It is true, therefore I would hope it is to you too. It is relatively short, yet has not left my line of thinking since it happened. Much like the people who are reading this and submitting, I believe there are inklings that you simply cannot ignore, forces that simply cannot be knocked down to science. I was at a horror convention. There was a party taking place at the hotel pool later that evening, going by the theme as a night in hell. Har har, it will make sense later. So as one could imagine, everyone was in their devil and angel costumes. Chillin' in hell, disclaimer. I am a person that enjoys people, reading and figuring them out. I would consider myself very good at it. I would like to address that I am aware that there is error, and I am not claiming to have some type of powers or say I know them in and out, because that would be a lie. However, my gut speaks loudly, and the eyes graze over what they want. I digress. I float around the people in costumes, drinking, dancing, picking someone to fulfill my thrill-seeking journey of energy and who I can make nice with. While returning to my own group of people, I swiftly turned mid-step. I spotted a man. This man was tall. His skin was even in complexion. Absolutely no texture. Eyes, light but glossy. It was as if it was made out of a flesh like latex, and perfectly crafted features. He was not dressed up in a costume, he came as is, and there he was. He had features that were subtle yet composed, a face I can't forget, but have also completely forgotten. I looked at him, admired him, and he did to me. I did not try to hide the fact that I was staring at this man. He did not try to hide. He did not hide the reciprocity. I didn't know what I felt in those moments. There simply was not enough time to drink in everything I picked up and react accordingly. Then on, I carried on and made my rounds, spoke to people, hugged, laughed. I found myself in the same loop, circling the pool for new blood. Then I looked up and there he was again. It was as if he knew something. I knew something. I looked at him in the eyes, and he looked at me. I managed to muster a smile, and he smiled at me. It was as if he was affirming what I was giving to him. I do also consider that he might have just found me cute and decided to smile back. However, I carried on to the party. My mind considered that encounter more than just a general exchange with a man in the crowd. My mind carried me directly to him, the Beelzebub, the Prince of Darkness, God's fallen favorite. Now I need you as the readers to understand that I know how crazy this sounds, and many of you have probably already stopped reading. I would like to add that I am a Satanist, practicing LaVeyanism. In short, LaVeyanism doesn't believe there is a devil or a God. However, I find there to be a reason I felt this way, and nor did I have any preconceived notion or fascination in looking or finding he. It came from my gut and from what my eyes gathered. I began to recount stories and claims of encountering the devil in person. None of them, to my immediate recollection, matched that of my own experience. I near regret not speaking to him or making something more of the smile. As per my beliefs, I want to say that I made this up, and that I do not believe myself for even entertaining this idea. However, I would be lying if I said I didn't want to go back and take a closer look at that face I almost cannot remember.